Everybody expects a lot out of top-notch prospects during their rookie seasons. However, the most conservative fans and NBA executives realize that it's going to be a while before they're actually able to impact the game and show their full potential. Nonetheless, there have been a lot of young ballers that have peaked from the moment they step foot on an NBA arena, proving to the world they deserve to be mentioned among the game's elites right out of the gates. And that's exactly what we'll dissect today. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Danko from Benchmob. And in today's video, we'll be discussing the top 10 best debuts in NBA history. Before we get into the list, let's first talk about two honorable mentions that were unlucky not to crack the top 10. First cab off the rank is Zion Williamson, who in one of the most anticipated debuts in NBA history did not disappoint, albeit in limited minutes. Williamson finished with 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists in 18 minutes of action, but it was a 3-minute span in the last quarter in which he dropped 17 straight points and went 4 of 4 from 3 that sent the NBA world into a frenzy. The second player is Goran Giricek. Since 2000, no player has recorded more points in their debut game than Giricek, and his feat is perhaps the most surprising considering he was a second-round pick, 40th overall in the 1999 NBA draft. After being drafted in 1999, Giricek continued to play overseas before joining the Memphis Grizzlies in 2002, where he made his debut on October 30th, 2002, recording 29 points and 5 rebounds. And now onto the top 10. And coming in at number 10 on the list, we have Damian Lillard. Dame didn't miss a beat during his first ever game as a professional, recording 23 points to go along with 11 assists against the Los Angeles Lakers, recording his first double-double ever en route to a Rookie of the Year campaign, where he averaged 19 points, 3.1 rebounds, 6.5 assists on 42% shooting from the floor. Coming in at number 9, we have David Robinson. The Admiral proved that he was going to be a major stud for a very long time right out of the gate, logging quite a dominant double-double with 23 points and 17 rebounds against the Los Angeles Lakers. He would also go on to easily win the Rookie of the Year with averages of 24.3 points, 12 rebounds, and 3.9 blocks per contest. At number 8, we have Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero collected 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks while shooting 11 of 18 from the field in his NBA debut against the Detroit Pistons, making him the first rookie with 25, 5, and 5 in his debut since LeBron James in 2003. Overall, Banchero scored the most points by a Magic player in his first career game in team history, outscoring former players such as Penny Hardaway, Shaquille O'Neal, and Dwight Howard, all of whom registered 12 points in their first career game. Number 7 on the list goes to Allen Iverson. Everyone in the nation already knew what Allen Iverson was capable of. After all the attention and controversy that surrounded him prior to his NBA debut, and well-known fame as a standout two-sport athlete, he was obviously one of the most hyped ballers in the world at the time, and he was extremely quick to show off his offensive skill set, logging 30 points and 6 assists. And he would go on to win the Rookie of the Year after posting averages of 23.5 points, 7.5 assists, and 2.1 steals per game. At number 6, we have Isaiah Thomas. The babyface assassin proved that he was going to own the league for a very long time the moment he set foot on the NBA hardwood, recording a terrific debut with 31 points and 11 assists against the Boston Celtics. And his season averages of 17 points, 7.8 assists, and 2.1 steals per game granted him a spot on the 1981-82 All-Rookie First Team. But the Rookie of the Year eventually wound up in Buck Williams' hands. At number 5, we have LeBron James. The kid from Akron was keen to strive for greatness and prove to the world that he was going to make a case for the greatest player in the history of basketball. And it didn't take him too long before showing glimpses of quite a promising NBA career. During his debut, the young king recorded 25 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, and 4 steals against the Sacramento Kings, and he would eventually go on to win the Rookie of the Year with averages of 20.9 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, 1.6 steals, and nearly a block per game. At number 4, we have Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom's skill set was vastly impressive for a player his size, and it's a great shame that he wasn't able to live up to that kind of talent due to his self-destructive nature. Still, the former Laker posted a hell of a debut whilst playing for the Clippers, with 30 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. He would go on to make the All-Rookie First Team with averages of 16.6 points, 7.8 boards, and 4.2 assists per game, to go along with 1.2 steals and 1.3 blocks. But ultimately, the Rookie of the Year that season was shared by Elton Brand and Steve Francis. Coming in at number 3 on the list, we have Oscar Robertson. If anybody knew how to efficiently fill a whole stat sheet, that was Oscar Robertson. And that's exactly what he did from day one as a professional basketball player. During his debut, the Big O logged 21 points to go along with 12 boards and 10 assists, starting the legend of Mr. Triple Double. He would go on to win the Rookie of the Year after averaging 30.5 points, 10.1 rebounds, and a league-leading 9.5 assists per game. At number 2 on the list, we have Michael Carter-Williams. We all thought Michael Carter-Williams was going to become a major star, especially considering his terrific debut against LeBron James and the Miami Heat, when he flirted with a quadruple-double after logging 22 points, 12 assists, 7 rebounds, and a jaw-dropping 9 steals in one of the most absurd debuts ever. Carter-Williams would go on to win the Rookie of the Year for that season with averages of 16.7 points, 6.2 rebounds, 6.3 assists, and 1.9 steals per game. But the lack of a jump shot, inconsistency, and several injuries resulted in his career taking a downward trajectory, and ultimately his career peaked in his rookie season. And with the best NBA debut of all time and coming in at number 1 on the list is none other than Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain completely torched his opposition from day one with a 43-point, 28-rebound performance, and to nobody's surprise, this force of nature would go on to win the Rookie of the Year after posting absurd numbers of 37.6 points and 27 rebounds per game, leading the league in both points and boards throughout his rookie season. So there you have it. That is the top 10 best debuts in NBA history. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the Bench Mob and help grow the community. Feel free to comment your thoughts on the list and future video ideas you'd like to see on this channel. That's all we have time for. From your boy Danko, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next video.